Hello children, today we are going to learn Unit 6 poem No Men Are Foreign. The author of this poem is Jonas Falkner Kirkup. He was an English poet, translator and travel writer. He wrote over 30 books including autobiographies, novels, and plays. Kirkup wrote his first book of poetry, The Drowned Sailor at the Downs, which was published in 1947. His hometown of South Shields now hold a growing collections of his works in the Central Library, and artifacts from his time in Japan are housed in the nearby museum. His last volume of poetry was published during the summer of 2008 by Red Squirrel Press and was launched at a special event at Central Library in South Shields. This poem begins and ends with the same line: No men are strange, no countries are foreign. All people who live on this earth belongs to one human race. It emphasizes the fact that all men are same and equal, no matter what country they belong to. The uniforms worn by soldiers of different countries are different, but the human being is the same. All breathe the same way, the same air. All the soldiers are our brothers who walk upon the same earth and upon their death shall lie in the grave in the same earth. All the soldiers are our brothers who walk upon the same and also the death on the same grave. They refers to the foreigners who belong to other countries. The poet says that everyone gets the sunlight, air, and water in equal measures, which means that God does not differentiate between people of different countries. There is no difference between the people of any country among the God. They live a relaxed and comfortable life and eat the things given to them by nature. So everyone equal to the nature. All people do farming during the time of peace. The way we starve during wars and winter time is the same for those belonging to other country. Everyone feels the same season also. The poet, the author of this poem, says that even their hands are same as ours. They work hard just like we do. He gives all these examples to highlight the similarity between people belonging to different countries. The poet reminds the readers that God has in them eyes like ours, which open when awake and close when they sleep. In the same way, He has given them strength which can be won through love. One thing that is common in every country is life that exists in the form of plants, animals, and human beings. And we can recognize them and can realize that they are like us. That means everyone equal. Like for example, plants, animals, human being, everyone is equal before the God and nature on the earth. The author of this poem says that we should remember that whenever someone tells us to hate a person from another country, then we deprive ourselves of their love, cheat ourselves and condemn humanity. That means we should not hate each others and we should not fight for any silly reasons like that the author is telling here. We should not think or consider anyone to be our enemy. We should keep always in our mind that whenever we pick arms against other nation, it leads to a lot of bloodshed, fire and death, so that everyone will suffer on the earth. So we should not fight each other. If we fight each other, these dead bodies accumulate on the earth and make it impure. The fire and dust which erupts during wars pollute the purity of the air. The poet ends the poem by writing the first line in the reverse and saying that, remember, no men are foreign and no countries are strange. So everyone on the earth is human beings. There were no differences between any human being on the earth. Through this poem, the poet wants to promote the concept of universal brotherhood. All men are alike, they eat, live, and die the same way. We should not consider people of other nations as our enemies. So, here, my dear children, the author says that we should not feel any difference between the humanity on the earth, and we have to live in peaceful way. So, he suggests the maximum you live and let others live. Thank you.